Hey roomies, and welcome back to the Celebrity Room. I hope you guys are doing well. So today's video, we are going to discuss Miss Beyonce Knowles, Tina Knowles, and Janet Jackson. Literally all icons, right? So recently on social media, Tina Knowles was trending due to apparently liking a post about ticket sales. And actually, this post was actually made by one of Tina Knowles' close friends in, Beyonce's camp. So the Instagram post read, "What a joke. They added $1,000 for a 15-second meet and greet again. No front row for fans unless you want to bend over so they can continue to rake in the cash." She continued, "You want Beyonce prices, have real production, just disgusted. I'm not the only one. Oh, and the DMs I'm getting, way to thank your fans for years of support." So this post was made by Tina Knowles' friend. Her Instagram username is let68, and then along with the post, she also posted screenshots of Janet Jackson's looks like the VIP package lounge to meet her, and it's like $2,000, around $2,000 to $2,500. So what's happening is Miss Tina Knowles liked the post, right? Because on Instagram be telling on people all the time. Oh my goodness. But anyway, what ended up happening is Tina Knowles actually got a phone call from the Beyonce camp about her trending, which I'm guessing is Beyonce. I don't know. I can't say. I'm just saying allegedly Beyonce. It's not true, but it could have been her assistant. This someone in her camp told Tina, "Hey, you need to address this because it is trending. It's on the neighborhood talk. It's on all the major social media outlets, because there is a history of beef, a little beef between Beyonce and Janet Jackson, unfortunately, because it's like they're both icons and, big icons, especially in the Black community. And the thing is, Beyonce always talks about how much she loves and respects Janet Jackson and how much she was inspired by Janet, and how even, especially in her younger years, she's done plenty of interviews saying how she's inspired by her and how she'll study her for her new music videos and things like that.
I'm about to take it back right now for the old school joint of the day. You ready for this one? This is another major dance joint. You want to throw it?
Oh. All right, the old school joint of the day, Janet Jackson with Control. Yeah. What woman that wants to be a singer or performer wasn't influenced by her? She's incredible. I know even for my last video, I watched all of her videos because I always loved how she would take theater and mix it with the streets and some of that choreography and kind of mix it with her own little flavor, how she interacted with her bands. Everything was wonderful, and I respect that she acted and, sang.
Incredible.
Well.
Miss Jackson, if you...
All right, let's see the next one. What you got?
Beyonce.
She's talented, very talented. She's no, because I've been a fan of Destiny's Child and Beyonce's, and she's doing her thing.
Yes,
and I'm very happy for her.
Yeah.
And she.
But and then earlier in Beyonce's career, Janet Jackson was a very big fan of her. But what happened? It was 2011. Beyonce did an interview with Elle magazine, and the interviewer asked her, how does she compare to the Jackson family. I'm going to put a snippet in here that describes it in more details, but basically to summarize it up, Beyonce mentioned that, she came from the suburbs, had a nice 1-bedroom house, and how the Jacksons, it's that kind of similar to how they came from the slums. So they came from poverty and rose to fame by working very hard off of, the backs of, the Jackson 5. And then after that happened, Janet Jackson really did not take too well to that. I'm going to put that in here. She did address it publicly. I don't know if she ever did address Beyonce about it, but ever since then, Janet Jackson will not acknowledge Beyonce in public. And this was way over 20 years ago. So you can tell that comment really did hurt Janet, because it wasn't just about Janet. It was about the whole Jackson family, including Michael Jackson.
When asked about comparisons between her family and the Jackson family, Beyonce unleashed a response that Janet interpreted as foul. The Elle magazine article quotes Beyonce as saying, "I grew up upper class." She says, "Private school, my dad had a Jaguar, we're African American and we work together as a family, so people assume we're like the Jacksons. But I didn't have parents using me to get out of a bad situation." These comments incensed Janet, who felt that Beyonce was out of line for bringing her family up in the first place, and felt Beyonce tried to depict the Jacksons as dirty gutter rats. Janet was so enraged that she planned on confronting Beyonce personally about the remarks. The National Inquirer got wind of the story and reported, "Janet wanted to know why Beyonce had to mention her family. They're not friends and barely know each other. She feels Beyonce went out of her way to tell the world she's from the upper class and the Jacksons were like a bunch of dirty gutter rats." Now,
so when I was doing my research on this topic, I was actually very surprised to find this interview from Elle magazine from 2012. Like, I know Beyonce was a lot younger then, so when you're younger, a little bit more rambunctious, but still, she's known for being very well media trained, and kind of when it comes to drama and situations, even in interviews, she's very good at deflecting from answering the questions. So yeah, but that makes total sense why Janet Jackson does not acknowledge her in public anymore. I know that comment was probably really hurtful to Janet. So I'm going to put in the clip of Miss Tina Knowles addressing, the rumors about her liking the Instagram post. So in Miss Tina Knowles' Instagram caption, she wrote, "I am saddened by this. Janet Jackson is an icon, and I would never question another artist. I took Destiny's Child to see Janet when they were 15 years old. They have always looked up to her and have opened doors for Beyonce. Why would I hate on her? I know now not to be a rush and be very careful. I learned my lesson, especially when I have so much going on. I just wanted to clarify. I do know that you can see people's likes, so I would be pretty dumb to do that." Oh God, Miss Tina Knowles. So here's the video, you guys.
Received a phone call that I'm trending for liking a post about ticket prices and an artist overcharging. First of all, being on the other side of that, I know better than anyone what a great production cost, and that it's expensive. And I would never criticize another artist, let alone Janet Jackson, who is the queen of production, and her family. I mean, they're the first family of music, always have been and always will be, and I love and respect them. Secondly, I stay away from negativity. If you follow me, then you know that I am not involved in the mess. So what I am guilty of is liking posts, going through when I'm in a big hurry and I don't have time to really read, and liking things because I trust that these are people that I follow. That was a big mistake. I will never do that again. So I just want you to hear it from my mouth that I would absolutely never do that.
Remember that special night when all of the stars were shining bright. We made our first endeavor to stay together. To share and be real honest, but on that very first night, it wasn't quite right. No, 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 no. Let's wait, never give up on you. Let's wait a while before it's too late.
Let's wait a while before we go too far. Let's wait a while before it's too late. Let's wait a while before we go too far. Baby, let's wait a while before it's too late. Before